Hi there. Welcome to another day of accountability, guys. Well, not a day, pretty much a week. It's been about a week or two since I last recorded a video. And yeah, first off, I'd just like to talk about change and my resistance to change, which hasn't really been conscious, but has more so been subconscious, and I've noticed how I've been affected. Let's take, for instance, last year when I was coming from Johannesburg to Eastern Cape. I had a bit of a struggle calming down and adapting, and I actually noticed that I've been in a pretty anxious state, which till this day I'm getting grips off. Yeah, I've been getting grips off slowly but surely and managing. And I noticed that there was a whole lot of inertia coming here. And now that we're probably going to move to Sun City, I've come to the realization that I should definitely take active precautions so that I don't end up in a negative space as much as I did yesterday. So hence, I guess in order to adapt and make sure that I'm in the right mind state and I keep moving and I don't get overwhelmed too much, I've understood that it's best to focus on my spirituality. As some would say, seeking God first. Because I've noticed that if things aren't set straight on that ground, then everything else just moves in its own manner. Emotions move in their own manner. Psychological matters move in their own manner. And it's not that they're moving in an incorrect manner. It's just they're so unchanneled. And I've noticed that, if I am not attentive to where I'm at emotionally and psychologically or mentally, things aren't going to go so well. So I guess there's a need to adapt, to that change. And for me, that's where the answer is. My relationship with God. Definitely addressing things spiritually first, prior to all else, because man, when I take into consideration the emotional exercise that I have to do in order to get into the mood, I notice that I have to be in good spirits in order to do certain things. And that says a lot. That's my understanding of spirituality is the mood, you feel me, of how to get into things and making sure that things make sense to me. Not really in a manner that is logical, but it's okay if it's illogical as long as things come into place. So yeah, that's my chat in terms of change. I can't really expand too much on it. I can, but it's gonna be a rant. So the past couple of weeks I've just been focused on, well, let's just say prior to this video, I was focused on the streams. And in terms of the streams, right, which is basically the marketing aspect of things, I've only focused on Istolo Web Dev and how it's going to be marketed on the right platforms. I'll still go in depth, but I'll just save that for the rest of this month and next month once we move, and then begin marketing once we have moved, so that at least things make a lot more sense, a lot more sense. As well as, I noticed that because of my portfolio and building these websites that I built last month for Peter, my software developer journey has been suffering. And as such, I need to engage in it again. Definitely finish the current course that I'm doing with the back end, just to have a clear understanding, make sure that things make sense. But also, what I need to do is that I need to dedicate time to JavaScript and get the JavaScript certification. But that's only when things make sense, and actually start the race towards being a front-end developer first, creating the projects, and then moving on to being a I guess with this new approach of making sure that my spirits are intact, we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go for the last half of the year. I'm going to give myself adequate time. So that's all for today, kids. Ain't much to it, hey? Ain't much to it. I went to the gym yesterday and yeah, my legs are hurting today. My body is hurting, but that's cool. We'll go again tomorrow and the day after that. And yeah, I don't know what else to say besides for stay well and stay safe.